Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Guild Wars 1 Let's Play. We are here in Vabbi again. Chancery of Secrets is where we left off, on our way to meet with the Princes of Vabbi. And hopefully, get their aid in our fight against Ormestor Varish. So let's head on out here. Doo-doo-doo. Something weird in this game is whenever you go in water, your shoes disappear. Do you see that? Weird. I wonder why. Hope everyone is having an excellent day today as we take care of some Marganites. Let's make our way on. Up this way? Oh boy. You're getting slapped. Go on, take the damage. Die. These sorcerers here, these are like, the cool thing about the Marganites is they look different depending on what class they are. Which is it's a pretty easy way to make them distinct from each other. Actually, there are a couple I think that overlap, because I think there's 6 different Marganites. Like, 6 different looks, basically. And I think, like, Mesmers and Ellies share the same, models. Maybe Necros as well, actually. Oh, victory token. It must be one of the events going on right now. But at least I believe in the story they keep it relatively consistent with what each Marganite is, like what it looks like is its type. I think all the sorcerers are elementalists. The Marganites are weird. They're like half fleshy, half like energy demon things. Kinda interesting. Here's a statue to Melandra in this canyon. I really like this canyon. I kinda dig it. I was talking crud earlier about the Vabbian locales, but I do actually kinda dig it the more I'm chilling here. It's kinda different compared to most of the other locations in the game. Keep on. These, I believe we've seen these before in one place or another. I think in Istan there's a place with these kind of dinosaur things. But these are, like, very unique enemies that are only in a couple of locations. And always, like, I don't want to say feel out of place, because that's not necessarily what I think, but it's always weird whenever you meet some of those enemies that are only in a couple of places. It feels a little weird when you're normally used to fighting like reskins of the same enemies. But it's like, no, this is just the local wildlife. Alright. There's nothing to fear up. And I want to kill off the Necros first, so we're not all hexed to crud. Kill it! Kill it! We had the new Guild Wars 2 expansion released, or not released, teased yesterday. That'll be fun, coming out August 22nd. I might do a little bit of stuff on that whenever it comes out, because I will be playing it. Oh, Margaret leveled up. No, she didn't. I'm pretty sure she might have already been level 19. I thought she leveled up, but no, she didn't level up. Alright, now this is a really cool zone, and it's really cool for the stupidest reason, but it makes it feel so unique and so memorable, at least to me, and that's that it's nighttime here. We're sneaking into Vabbi under the cover of night. And I don't know why that's so cool, maybe because nighttime is used so little in this game, that sneaking in under the cover of night seems so awesome, and we're going to get to see a lot more Vabbian architecture, which I just absolutely love. I absolutely love Vabbi. It just oozes flavor. And I think, to a degree, part of this and RuneScape are kind of why I really like desert locales in games. It always feels like... I don't necessarily like games that are all about deserts, but I like desert locales in games. It always feels like a cool area. Well, a hot area, but you know what I mean. And now that we're in Vabbi, we're going to see a lot more of the plant enemies again, as well as different Heket, which are the frog people that we saw a little bit of in where are my words? In Corna, sorry. There's a couple little outposts in this region that you can actually miss, so I will make sure to actually head to all those and show them off. So you get the full experience. Well, there's like some terraces over there, some houses. Definitely, Vabbi's all about beauty and stuff, so a bit more like opulence and stuff going on here compared to Corna, which is a bit more militarized. They have a healer. But yeah, here's the farm. Cool little terraces. A little building here. So here's Kahani. To what do I know this unexpected pleasure? Who are your friends? Lyssa has granted me a vision, master. A great evil seeks to strike at the heart of our land. These heroes have come to fight. We need your help arranging meetings with each of the three princes. We must warn them of the impending danger. Alas, my poor old legs are as frail as dried reeds. Else I would join you in this crusade. But you don't need to lug a crippled shell around, for I have something you will find useful. Kahani, my dear, take this from me. Will you? I'm so weak. What is it, Holy One? It's these nuts. No. It's invitation to the party in the Garden of Saborhan. All three princes will be in attendance. I love their outfits, by the way, side note. I love, like, the kind of white ceremonial garb. If you wish to speak with them, this is your chance. Take my invitation, go. As you can see, the slightest bit of excitement may cause my frail body to crumble to dust. Go on ahead to show your invitation to Priestess Halala. She can be found at the Grand Forum of Vab in the Forum Highlands. I'm going to stay here for a while and spend some time with Priestess Jessup. We will meet again at the party. Alright. There's a cool little fire here. Like nighttime, just chilling around the fire in this zone. Pretty cool. Oh, this is... Something to note, actually, as well, that's pretty interesting, is these are, you see those Vabbian guards up there? I think these will actually fight the Cornins if they run into them, which is kind of interesting. Because obviously, the Cornins are actually trying to evade Vabbi. That's why they're here. They're not trying to chase us. They don't really care about us. But they don't know that. to them, they're just like, you know, they're here to look for us. So that's very interesting that they have them like attack that patrol over there, I believe. But it's pretty cool. I don't know whether it was by accident that they just programmed them like that or if that was done on purpose. But if it was done on purpose, that's some nice visual storytelling. Another thing that's a bit more prevalent in Vabbi is, actually I guess it's prevalent in all of Nightfall, is there's a lot more like just like towns out in the open world, which is something that Prophecies didn't do a lot. Factions did a bit and always felt cool, but it definitely helps the world feel more alive outside of the main towns. Yeah, see, this Cornyn's just killed off all those Vabbian guards. But yeah, here's like a little town. There's Sunspear Scout here. What are you doing here? I was in Vabbi when Varys banished the Sunspears from Corna. Oh, and closed the borders. Since then, I watched her military forces move north into this land. They must be stopped. I've spotted Corna troops in this area. Go after them while I keep my eyes open for more. That's interesting, because obviously they can't have the Vabbians give you Cornyn bounties, so it's very interesting that they thought of that and then put a Sunspear here, because Sunspears are logically stationed all throughout the world, or at least through Alona, and there would still be ones in Vabbi. Alright, here we are, the Forum Highlands. It's back to daytime, sadly. But this area is kind of cool. It's a little bit more lush, and it has one of the coolest places in it, which is part of the main city of this region. This region's city is very large. Very, very big. So some of it actually spills over into an explorable area, which is pretty cool. Some more terraces, a bit more green. These floating gardens here that kind of rotate around. Pretty cool. I think it's got something to do with magnets or something, is the story reason. But they're very distinctly Vabbian, these floating gardens. Don't fight, run, run! Keep running. No, Elias, we lost one. Well, but anyway, here we are at the main city. Show me a traveled adventurer and I'll show you a wise soul. You cannot truly know the world without seeing it. Interesting. So yeah, here's some more of the like Vabbian. I'm just gonna flag the heroes here so we can have a look around. Garb. This is more like the nobles. Very opulent Arabian Nights kind of ish. Pretty schnifty. Yeah, and this is part of the main city, so this is very much the Vabbian style, the golden kind of pillars and stuff on top of stuff. This blue stuff here is also very Vabbian architecture. And I just love it. I think it's awesome. It looks so cool. Kind of it's probably a visual bug, but it does give a cool effect on if you see that over there with the light flickering back and forth on the things. And this is, it feels so weird. This is so weird, but so Vabbi at the same time, since Vabbi is all about being extra. But the bridges in this region, at least the ones near the cities and stuff, they're flying carpets. Which is just like, it almost feels wrong. It feels weird, but no, there's just a massive flying carpet is the bridge. Which is something, to say the least. I love this little, like, cherry blossom tree here that's just chilling. I don't know if they ever mention anything about this, because obviously this kind of tree isn't native to this region of the world. I wonder if it's like someone brought it from Cantha, just chilling back there. But here's Kahani and Priestess Halal. Is it not the glory of Lys present in all that surrounds us? Just look at you, all covered in dirt and grime. You smell of Hecate blood, too. You would do well to cleanse yourself before attempting to talk with the princes of Vabbi. Speak with me after you use the font of Lys to clean your armor. I'll then do what I can to help. So she's basically saying take a shower. The font of Lys cleanse your mind and body. Which is, it makes sense, but it's very funny that they're just like, yeah, take a shower, kid. And like, it's 20 feet from her, so I wonder, like, they just added that for fun. Oh, let's take a look at the guard uniforms here. Pretty cool looking. Very awesome. Let's talk to the priestess again. So, you have Jezek's invitation that old man would never leave his home even if Lyssa herself was to show up at the festival. I love this idea that he plays like the feeble old man, but he just really doesn't want to go outside. Maybe that's just because I connect with that on some personal level. They're still setting up in the Garden of Saborhan, but most of the princes are already inside with their entourages. I can let you in to look around before the celebration starts. Kahani is already there and she can give you a quick preview. Thank you. It'll be great to give a sneak peek. So here we are in Tyhark Orchard.
Welcome to the Garden of Severine, the most beautiful place in all of Vabbi. This party is to celebrate the Day of Lys.
Looks impressive. Will the princes be here?
They wouldn't miss it. It's the social event of the season. Prince Amtor the Mighty is down from his citadel. His captains are a dour group. Prince Metu the Wise is here with his scholars and his daughter.
That's Talcora.
Yes, Princess Talcora, Metu's daughter.
Princess? Oh boy.
And Prince Baka the Magnificent. Well, he's here as well.
He's a great character.
So it should be fairly easy to talk to them.
One does not simply go up to a prince and say hello. Talk to the members of their court first. Work your way to the top.
Sounds like a lot of trouble.
You would prefer to fight monsters? You'll find Vabbi to be a more civilized land, but no less dangerous.
That's actually a funny line because obviously in-game Vabbi is a higher level than a lot of the other zones, so it feels like Vabbi is more wild and dangerous than the other places, but lore-wise, I think it's the one of the more well-protected ones, especially because it doesn't have to deal with Corsairs, because it's all the way up here instead of down by the coast. And Corsairs are a huge problem in this nation. Or not in this nation, excuse me, on this continent. Oh god, more attendees to the oh good. Oh god, oh good, more attendees to the Festival of Lys, and foreigners nonetheless. It seems you only have one invitation, so you have to attend separately. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Why are you all looking at the wall? Anyway, it's going to be all for today's episode. I want to thank you all for coming out. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.